Welcome back to Dropout Trades, everybody. I hope you had a great weekend. Today's Sunday, so you know what time it is. It's time to get into the charts and make some trading plans. In this video, what I'm going to be going over is going to be support and resistance levels on a few of the stocks that I'm going to be watching to trade this week. We're going to be building a trading plan together, and I'm going to give you guys the exact entries and exits and levels that I'm going to be entering for this week and the criteria that I need in order to enter the trade. Now, I've had the biggest week I've had last week, so this week most likely I'm going to be lowering down my size and taking it a little bit easier. I'm going to give you guys a little tip. Whenever you have a very good week or a very good day, it's always best in my mind to slow down, not get too hyped up and get too confident and trade, big the next day or even go bigger, because when you get overconfident, then that's how you start messing up. So what I'm going to be doing this week is I'm most likely going to be sizing down a little bit unless I see something very good and that I think is almost sure, then I will enter with the regular size. Let's get right into it. Let's get into the trades. The first stock we're going to be looking at is going to be the SPY, the SPY. So, as always, I'm going to give you the downside and the upsides. First, we're going to go over the support and resistance levels. The main ones that I'm going to be watching is going to be the support of 423 and the resistance of 428. Now, this week has the potential to be huge. Let's go over all the support and resistance. So we have 410, okay, 415, 420, 423, 426, 423, 426, 428, and 431. Now, I'll go with the upside first. If we can break this 428, what I think is going to happen is we're most likely going to get to the 430s, to the 431, 431.50. I think once it reaches around 431.30 to 50, it will have a little retracement and come back down. If market is good and overall market sentiment is great and this pops up above the 431.70, we'll say 432, this has just the potential to just blow up. Okay, it has a potential to get to the 437s, 438s. We might even see like a 2%, 2.5%, 3% day. I don't think 444 is possible on Monday, but it's definitely possible this week if we can break above this 432. I think that's a huge, huge possibility. Again, it all depends. And let's go with the downside. So again, the two levels that I'm going to be watching very closely is going to be the 423 and the 428. Now for the downside, if we break this 423, let me go to the 1 hour real quick, it'll be easier. If we break this 423, I'm most likely not going to do anything until we reach 420. Once we break this 420, I will most likely enter a quick scalp and get out at around 418.60, 418.70. If it breaks this, I'm almost 100% sure it's coming down to the 415s, 416 to 416. Now again, nothing is 100%. Nobody knows the future. Even I don't. The plan is to stay consistent. I've been doing this for quite some time. So that's my trade as of right now. Now, obviously, as market opens and throughout the week, things change. You can keep checking up on my YouTube shorts. I'm going to be posting as we go throughout the week and, modifying everything. And I'll also post probably a few videos this week. So you definitely want to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any further trades this week. Again, if you look back at my channel and go look at all the videos, every trading plan that I posted, all of them hit. And I also have something big coming up this week. I'm going to be making a video about my yearly P&L for this year from the beginning of January up until now. Definitely something you want to see, and I'm going to be putting a lot of tips that helped me get there in this video on what made me a profitable trading in the last couple of years. Alright, so now let's get into the next stock. Let's get into Tesla. So just like the SPY, we have big potential to make huge gains this week on Tesla. Let's get into the support and resistance levels. As always, the main ones that I'm going to be watching, I highlighted in green for you, which is going to be 209 and 217. Let's get into it. So 184, 189, 193, 198, 204, 209, 217, 224, and 229. What I'm most likely going to be doing is going to be, let's start with the upside, for example. If we break this 217, I'm going to wait for it to reach about 219.20 to 219.50. Then I would enter the call, and I would exit at around 222 to 222.50. 223 would really be pushing it. As always, I like to get out before the next resistance level, and if it breaks that, that's great. We'll go with it as the market goes on. To the downside, let's get into it. Let me just change the time frame. Alrighty, so it'll be easier to see. So obviously the main one I'm going to be watching is going to be 209. Once it breaks this, what I want to see it is break 207.20 to 207. Once it breaks that, I will enter the puts and I will get out at around 205.20 to 205.30. Now again, if it keeps going down after that to 204, I do think if it breaks this 204, we'll see about 199 to 198. If it breaks that, then it's just a whole different story. We'll get there with the YouTube shorts when it gets there. But so that's basically that for this week so far. Stay tuned, and we're gonna modify the trades as they go throughout the week. Now I'm doing all this for you guys here. I'm not selling any courses. This is all for free. I've been there once, and I just look at it as a way to help others. So if you found this video helpful and you liked it, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. It does help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And let's go with this week. I'll see you guys in the next one.